To earn a man?
That's what I say. You're not going to like the word, but like a man that you have to.
I'm never giving a man thirsty energy ever in my entire life.
How about not
But
thirst?
it's not thirst.
It is.
That's a mental.
No, it is. We're men and women. We're created a way for a certain reason. I'm never chasing a man ever in my entire life. I'm never, ever, ever going to be, oh, pick me. I'm going above and beyond.
So
never.
Can I say if we remove chase and we remove earn, and we say, I want you to show a level of interest.
That's going to happen regardless.
Okay, but I want you to show a level of interest above the people that you think that you're in competition with. So I can tell.
But that's natural when you're dating someone that you like and you care about. So that's for a woman, I think that's natural. But for a man, it's kind of like, that's not always the natural thing. Like, men usually they're dating, they're on the scene, they're taking girls on dates, they're doing this, they're doing that. Let's be for real. Like, when a man really likes you, he has to show it. Or it's going to be missed calls, ghosting. It's going to be, I'm out with my homies or whatever. It's not going to be like.
But do you think you get the missed calls and ghosting because you didn't separate yourself from that bunch? Like, if I'm chasing you,
mm-hmm.
okay, and I've shown interest and I'm receiving nothing but like, not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not receiving what I'm looking for. That if we say we're doing 75% me chase and you're giving me 25% interest, right? And I can recognize that, but I'm not even getting that because you're playing this cat and mouse with like, I'm only going to give him 10%.
No, I don't think it's that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, for example, if you are a person that wants me to send you the good morning text or something, and you're like,
yeah, but Jada, so you never send the guy a good morning text? You always expect him to do it first?
You say good morning to me.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that men want that too.
But that's, for me,
you just said it's not even a game.
But that is a game.
I'm
for
not
you to sit here and
but you
say
started
that.
You started saying it's not a game.
That's a game.
That's not me, but that's what I feel as though men do.
No, baby.
You
guys want that too. Guys want that too.
It's part of a game. You said it's not even a game.
I don't think, for me, it's not a game. I don't know. It's just that I think that when a guy says,
what if you wake up first? You just let them motherfucker like, oh, she ain't up yet. Like,
okay, so this is the thing. I have sent the good morning text or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, all right, it is equal in that in certain things.
It has to be equal because guys will feel some type of way, especially quality men.
Okay, so not the little stuff. All right, not the little stuff, but the things that are a big deal. I think it's important. Like, if you're gonna take me on a date, put an effort. If you're going to, like, certain things, I feel like are a bigger deal than other things. I won't go hard on little stuff like good morning text because I feel like that's not so serious. That's childish. That's child's play. I'm off that. I'm talking about the big deal stuff. Like, like, yeah, do you show up? Are you making an effort? Because there are a lot of men and women, whatever, that are not making an extra effort.
Yeah.
Because they have too much distractions from other people. That's all. But you have to show that effort. And it's not even, let's just say, okay, the man likes you more. I just feel as though with dating, I feel as though the man is like, we're not proposing to men. So that's just how
you said dating. We even get to the proposal.
No, but I'm saying, so long-term. Even with dating, like, I just feel as though the man is supposed to be finding, the woman that he desires to make a life with. That's it. Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be finding his helpmate.
His what?
His helpmate.
Helpmate?
Okay, forget it. Yeah, I go to church, so forget it. It's in the Bible.
All right.
Yeah. I just, as a lady, I just been feeling remorse. Remorse for men, like, in a sense of, no, for real, because, like, I have a lot of guy friends, right, and I have experience with men, right, all different types of men, all different categories and finances, so it's like I have these deep conversations, and one thing I always notice coming from a man is how they feel like women are always expecting so much of them and, like, wanting so much of them and giving so little. Just
their rent paid.
Just as an example, like, yes, your rent paid,
but this is a category,
or just saying, like you said, oh, a man has to just do the most to get me. Like, they have to make me feel like I'm the catch,
But we
but a
gotta
man is
remember-
also
I
the
can
catch
answer that.
too. You know,
But yes,
like,
but remember back
it
in the
just
day,
be so
men,
tricky. I be
men-
feeling bad for men. I'm happy I wasn't born a man.
But-
And this is what happens when you are delusional and entitled, right? I could just only assume that she probably has a weak father who spoils their daughters day in and day out, who doesn't teach their daughter patience, who doesn't teach their daughters how to reciprocate value, just only know how to abstract from men, how to take from men. And it's just sad because a lot of people are just now raising a bunch of leeches, being able to finesse the system and live off the system or live off of somebody else. And I get it. It might sound contradicting because we'll try to tell women, hey, you want to not be in a workforce and live at home, and your man will pretty much supply your lifestyle. So I mean, to some degree, yeah, you could say, hey, well, she's leeching, but to some degree, she's actually not. I'm not even gonna say a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home mother is leeching, because once again, they're staying at home. Their duty is to clean. So if they're doing everything that they're supposed to do, that's not leeching. But what will be leeching is if you're sitting at home all day and you're not doing anything, but I'm funding you a lifestyle and you're not reciprocating anything, now you are a leech. And the sad thing about it is she deals with guys, right? Because you're gonna have guys who spend money on these type of women, and these type of women think that that is them. Oh, well, he's spending tons and tons of money on me, so that means I'm out here. I must be the girl that he really wants. I must be, somebody of value. No, no. If that was the case, then all of these groupies that you see, man, dealing with a bunch of rappers and athletes, they would be married to them, but they're not. I mean, just look at her mindset. Look at how she's saying she is not tripping over the text, but yet she just sat here and said that, hey, well, listen, if the guy doesn't text me, right? If the guy don't text me first, I'm not going to text him at all. And it's just ridiculous, right? Because she's saying I won't text him at all. So obviously it's something that is important to you because you even brought it up yourself. It's just, once again, guys, these are the type of women that we have in our sisterhood, man, in the dating market. And they wonder why they are always compared to children, right? And this is, listen, I've been seeing a bunch of people in my comments say, for a lot of these women, for most women, you have to talk at them and not with them, because a lot of women act like children, and you just have to be direct with them. You have to talk at them. Like, you have to talk a lot. For a lot of women, you have to talk to them like this. Like, hey man, didn't I tell you to stop doing that? You need to stop playing games. Get the shit done. It's sad, but let's continue.
Men used to come to your door and ask for,
but we're not back in the
Amanda
days.
Sue.
I wish we weren't back in the days. I said that in the last episode.
No, it was worse, babe. It was worse back in the day. You had to really go to the door. Niggas ain't getting out the car and walking to your door to pick up nothing.
Well,
it's the bare minimum.
That's
now.
a choice you've made
So
to date these niggas. Can we say that?
Okay.
And secondly,
nobody's doing it. When was the last time a man came to your door? And
Rome,
said,
do you do that?
you ain't going to nobody's door.
I'm a lover. So yeah,
You be going to the
Do
door.
you go to doors?
You go to the door.
I go to door,
and you know every
and I
girl's
do
first and last name.
when I'm into you, and I
Thank you. I won. Thank you. When I'm into you.
But it's not a game.
When I'm into you.
when I'm into you, like I'm showing
like you.
interest.
Mad interest.
But you have to understand, like, that as me.
He wants it reciprocated.
I'm always going to do that, and that's partly because I was raised that way, but also I know the last nigga dropped you off at the curb, and that little step of me getting out to go to the door is going to put me. It's going to put me ahead.
Even always that though. Maybe the last dude didn't drop her off to the curb, but maybe he lacked in other areas. But at the end of the day, making those extra steps is necessary when dating certain women. But again, these days people are not even doing that.
I think it's all women. Like, if you just stay consistent and show that interest, and like, I'm going to open your door, I'm going to walk on the outside when we walk on the street.
You want that woman, and you.
That's what I'm supposed to do. As a man, you're supposed to walk on the outside, not because I want her, but it's also, I was taught that if you have her on the outside, that means you're selling her.
So you were taught that.
Yes.
Can we do a poll? Because there's tons of men who were not taught that and who are not doing that.
So have you been with a man where you were on the outside of the street? When you guys were walking on the street, he had you on the outside?
Because I'm going to check him if that is the case, but I should be on the inside of the street.
Yes, but instead of checking him, shouldn't the date be immediately over?
Shouldn't it be?
No, because sometimes
some
they weren't
people
taught.
just don't know.
Sometimes they weren't taught.
But that's not him saying, "Oh, I don't care about you." It's
Yeah,
just that
sometimes they
I'm
weren't
oblivious to it because that that wasn't something that was taught. Like, you know, some people don't have that male figure or whatever in their
And
lives.
I wasn't taught it was subtle. That's the first time I hear that. I was taught that if, God forbid, a car comes into the sidewalk, they're going to hit you first because you're the man.
Yeah, because I'm looking to get hit by a car. Yeah.
No, but like you're bigger. Like, so it's like you're more likely to survive than me.
My bones can take the impact of a Tundra.
I'm just saying.
That's what it's for.
That's what I was taught. I'm just saying.
So when
that's
I say
true, but it's also because when you have the woman on the outside, it's kind of like, listen,
like you're selling her.
It's not my girl. Like she's up for grabs. Like it's not my piece.
That makes sense.
So with the differences between men and women, that's what I was saying. Like men and women should operate differently, and a man should show me, even from coming to my door to get me whatever, show me that you respect me and that your intentions with me you have good intentions and go hard for me. Because as a woman, naturally as women, we're not supposed to be out here hanging out with mad dudes. That's it. So if I'm giving you my time and energy, that means that I want to get to know you and I respect you. And I'm just looking forward to whatever it is that you have in store. And I hope that you're going to be respectful towards me and show me that. It's not because like, oh, you got mad dudes to compete with. Yes, there may be guys that are trying to talk to me, but if I'm giving you my time and my energy, you know that you can win me over if you go about it the right way. So, you know, I just expect for you to go hard or go home.
Okay.
I want you to like me more and show me that. Because I'm a girl. Like, I'm really a girly girl. Like, if a man does what he has to do, I'm be like, oh my God, I love him. That's just me.
Right.
I don't want no whack, not trying ass dude. I don't. I'm not.
And
into
then
that.
with him knowing that dudes are trying to talk to you, do you ever does his body count matter at all or no? Do you ever ask a man
his body count?
Is that
ever
a new
matter?
question?
Have you ever asked a man's body count?
Like, who asks that?
Just asking.
No, is this a new question? Are we moving on?
Yes, it's
We're moving on. Next question. Just ask it again. That's a good question.
Who asks that?
Amanda. Do men's body count?
Body count?
Body count? Does a man's body count? How about that, Amanda?
I'm gonna say no, because I never ask. Like, it never comes to my mind to ask, because I'm just always gonna assume. Not that I'm just gonna assume that it's high as fuck. You know,
Not just high as
fuck.
so
that doesn't put any pressure on you thinking that it's high at all, or no?
But that's
not really, because to be honest, I feel like men, I don't want to say at this age, there's different age ranges here. But the older,
run through.
Exactly. Guys kind of just run through. That's how they got so much bodies. Like, they don't, maybe in their early years, they don't care too much about sex. So I don't feel pressured to be as good as someone he might have had sex with. He probably doesn't even remember all of these people that
they remember.
Sorry to cut you guys off.
Naisha,
but this goes back
do you
want to
be
thing.
There's two guys on the couch today, because I don't know what's her deal.
Do you remember?
How do you know? I
remember.
Linda, Lakeisha, Linda.
Don't ask me how I know, but they remember.
We remember.
She like, oh, they remember.
You see what I'm saying? Like this goes back to the
I remember. I remember all of y'all.
You don't.
There's guys that remember who was like, come on now.
So this goes back to what I was saying. They be running through them. I need you to like me more and let me know that that's not what you plan to do over here.
Yeah, but
this ain't gonna be a
Sonic situation. Look at what you just said. Yeah, right. She went back to our first question. The reality of the world is that competition exists everywhere. Like everywhere. With men, with women. That is just the reality that we live in. Competition is in every space, in every genre of life. It is what it is.
And also something else that you said. You felt bad about your homies, right? You're like, oh, I feel bad for them. But let me tell you something.
Your homies.
Really,
my homies.
Let's really. I wish that one of those homies were here so we could scroll
homies. Where you at, homies?
So we could scroll through the girls or whatever. Because it's like, what type of women are you going for? I just had a crazy conversation with someone who was like, I'm not going to say her name, but let's just say the guy was like, yo, I'll do anything. He was like, oh, I'll do anything for this girl. Let's just say it was Beyonce, but Beyonce was a bartender, so she's a superstar freaking bartender. He's like, yo, I'll do anything. I'll give her. I'll cash out on her.
I'm making Beyonce a bartender.
I'll cash out on her. And it's like, you're literally an idiot.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. You know the status of Shorty Girl. and your feelings get hurt because y'all do dumb stuff. Like you want to now invest your time and energy on someone who you know is really all about the money or all about this or all about that. Let's be honest. You can tell the difference. And then it's just y'all want to build these chicks. Y'all want to be with these chicks that are already built. They already done been there, done that. Build a chick. Like build a bear.
No.
Build your own chick. Like
build a bear.
No, be with someone. It's so easy. It's like women do it all the time. We take a guy, we bring him from nothing to something.
I don't want to build a bear.
I know we don't want it, but I'm saying as a man, you can easily like.
What do you mean you take him from nothing to bring him something?
Okay, I don't want to deal with that. That was younger life, but it's like you deal with someone.
Explain it.
Please.
You can be with someone, and it's just like, all right, you know that you shouldn't do this with your credit, or you know that you should, this looks good on you, or like
she means like guide them and like teach them and like
upgrade
show
them,
upgrade
so
them.
Let
me upgrade.
Build a bear, like you build a bear.
So basically, what I'm saying is, for example, with
Rome,
this chick,
do you want to build a bear?
No, I don't. I don't
right?
think
But a lot of older men do that because they like younger women. But what I'm saying is sometimes men are like, oh, I want this girl that's pretty much ran through. And because she's fly and she's popular and everybody's on her, you're like, oh, this is the person that, that I'm going to try to attempt to talk to. And then you get your feelings hurt. And so that's why a lot of those guys end up in those situations sometimes. That's just been my perspective and my view on it.
Every situation is different. Like this dude could be the guy that she's been waiting for, and he could be showing her something different.
Yeah, but with that girl, it's like, baby, you ain't got what she looking for.
She's Beyonce.
So your feelings are going to get hurt. She's going to take the last crumbs you have. You're done.
Yeah, but a lot of guys like that. They go for that challenge.
The reason they get their feelings hurt.
They go for the challenge. Some guys like the challenge and they want to go for it and they're like, I think I can, and then they can't.
I really wish, just me, I always say this when I hear you women talk about these guys. I wish there was that game where you say guess who and you could flip the people down, where it had pictures of these men.
Yeah.
So I could see them and I'd be like, oh, I could see that.
I could understand why.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
He looks like
Start playing games.
He looks like he would fall for that.
Yeah. So because I know that just.
But they exist. Exist.
It makes sense. But like,
You'd be surprised.
Like, get your money, girl. He's gonna give it to you.
You'd be surprised.
I wouldn't feel bad for him.
Notice how she using the tactic of, oh, well, I think both man and woman need to do better. We're both lacking in the department. Just to then sit here and listen to her explain how she is just a leech, how she is not expecting to reciprocate anything, right? She's only expecting to get something from a man, what she's expecting from men. And a bunch of expectations most men are not willing to reach because you yourself are not somebody worth cuffing and not worth going hard for. Let's just keep it a being. This is just not worth protecting or going hard for. I don't care what nobody say. When you have women who are like these type of women will be a detriment to society because all they will do is just leech and not put anything back into society. I'm sorry. She won't be good for teaching. She won't be good for giving advice. She won't be good for anything. What you require is only something a virtuous woman can get. You're not a virtuous woman, lady. That's just a fact. And then the funniest thing about what she is saying, because guys, this right here should just kind of give you an indicator that a lot of these women are just, the elevator doesn't go all the way to the top and they don't think about what they're doing, right? They just do what they want to do because of impulse and then they want to sit here and ask questions after and play victim. She says that, hey, listen, if you sit here and you give me your 100% and you do this and you do that, yes, you're going to have a bunch of other guys trying to holler at me, but you're going to get me for yourself. Like, I mean, as if there aren't other guys who are probably better looking than you, probably got more money than you, probably got a bigger D than you, not trying to do the exact same thing you are doing, right? I mean, guys, you're going to have them doing the same thing you're doing and you think you're going to have a good chance. And then on top of that, you probably have other guys who are hitting that for the free ski. And then you probably have other guys who are hitting that for the free ski. And guess what? They look at her as a side piece or they look at her as just something to hit. So while you trying to take her seriously, right? Which no man with common sense would, right? But while you're trying to take her seriously, you're going to have somebody else poking her out, piping her out for the free because, hey, guess what? They have some history. right? They have some history. So while you over here busting your tail, she's over here gaslighting you, telling you, man, just keep doing your thing. Just keep doing you. You're going to get that promotion. You're going to get that promotion. You just got to keep showing me, man, that you are husband material. While she getting her back blown out, brother, it ain't even worth it. It's not even worth it. Get women who are your average looking sisters, who don't really care to be looking like her. She has an aesthetic of a sister who is bougie, who's materialistic. Let's just keep it a bean. She's materialistic. Once again, guys, women like this, they just try to finesse. All they do is just try to finesse and leech. These are the type of sisters you want to avoid at all costs. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Till the next one.